welcome back to Simply Tarot. Today I'm super excited. We are doing a really fun reading all about what is coming your way in the month of June. So pick a pile that resonates most with you. This is pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go ahead and jump ahead to the corresponding timestamp and we can jump right into your reading. Okay, so hello everyone who picked pile number 1. Let's hop right into your reading. Okay, you guys, so starting off with your tarot, we begin with the Five of Pentacles, we have the Moon in reverse, we have the Sun, we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and we finish off with the Justice card. So what I'm getting right off the bat, when I see, the Five of Pentacles and the Moon in reverse, the Five of Pentacles is like all about that hardship. You're working to the bone and like you're just not getting anything in return. You're just constantly on this never-ending walk of like feeling just endlessly tired in what you're trapped in. And with the Moon in reverse though, that's clearing of negative energy. That's finding what you've lost. That's, finding positive in the negative and like clearing of any negative energy or anxiety or fears or worries, which is beautiful. So, and when it ends with the Sun card, this is like childlike youth and happiness. So I feel like for you guys, the beginning of June or in June in general, you're going to cleanse any negative energy that you've been holding on to. You're going to get rid of that. You're going to get rid of any fears and worries and anxieties that have been holding you back from doing anything. And I feel like with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups and the Justice card, for a lot of you, either I'm really seeing with the Knight of Cups here, some sort of emotional offer being made. You could have some love interest coming in. If you're already in a relationship, with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups, it could just be, taken to the next level. Meaning that they could introduce something new and passionate, and they could just have like this very youthful, passionate energy to you this certain month, and be really emotionally invested. And with the Justice card, this is all about seeing both sides of things, having that balance and that juggle. So I feel like you guys will be able to balance everything going on in your life. In this month, you won't be too overwhelmed regardless of what is thrown your way. But for the most part, I feel like it's a time of healing, and it's a time of, just enjoying the now, seeing all the things that you didn't see before, removing the blindfold and just, seeing things for what they actually are. So let's hop into your oracle cards and get a little more from this reading. So starting off right here, we have the Lavender Spirit, the Lavender, connect to the mind, body, and soul, number 44. So this is your overall, vibration and color for the month, as well as brown, number 12, establish boundaries. So these are the two main themes for your overall month. And basically, connect to the mind, body, and soul and establish boundaries. I feel like Spirit is really asking for you to release anything that is holding you back, release anything that is no longer serving you, so you can move forward to this Sun energy, and so you can begin, manifesting the things that you want with this Page of Wands, taking your creative passions and the things that you desire to the next level. And with the Knight of Cups, this is all about taking that relationship or something that you're emotionally invested in to the next level. It could be with a Libra. You could be a Libra yourself. But I'm really, feeling that for a lot of you, it's all about having that alone time with this established boundaries. It's all about rooting yourself and planting yourself in the right environment. See the soil there? We don't get mad at a flower for not blooming in a dark room. We would just simply move it to somewhere with light and somewhere that it can actually, grow and change. So I feel like they're really asking for you to connect your mind, body, and soul. Ask yourself, what do you want in this world? What do you want in this life? And what do you want from this upcoming month? Because the world is your oyster. I feel like you're releasing everything negative in your world and you're bringing in nothing but joy and happiness. So ultimately, we have perception twice here with the perception card as well as perception again. So, this to me is really saying that it's all about challenging your perception and all about challenging your negative views and trying to switch them into positive views. Challenging your anxious thoughts and trying to switch them into, non-anxious thoughts, not letting those anxious feelings overpower you or hold you back. We also have the Light card. So I really feel that you guys, it's your time with the light and the sun. It's time to follow your heart and really start following, your dreams and what you want. Let your flame lead the way here with the Page of Wands. Let that flame lead the way. Let your passions ignite you. Don't be scared. Allow yourself to bloom in an environment that is beautiful. So cut out all the negativity, challenge your perception, and start viewing the world how you want to view it, and start allowing people to view you how you want to be viewed here. So also with the Discovery card, it's really asking for you, again, to take the time to establish boundaries and have that time for, yourself. Because ultimately, I really feel that it's all about overcoming your obstacles with the Rhino Spirit. You guys are strong. You've been through a lot. I feel like recently you've been going through a lot of, challenges that have been just really making you feel down, stressed, anxious, just have been kind of keeping you up at night, to be quite honest. And I feel like it's time to overcome those, see the light, and have this karmic completion of this karmic cycle. This could be having to do with a negative relationship, or this could have to be doing with like a negative relationship with yourself. But ultimately, with the Ancient Ones card here, I feel like you're going to tap into what you ultimately know. Because we have the Orphaned card. So I feel like a lot of you guys feel kind of alone, but just know that you're not. Hear the Ancient Ones, hear your spirit guides trying to guide you. You are being divinely guided. You have so many people who love and support you that you don't even know are around you all the time. So just know that even if you don't have a lot of people in your life that you can see, just know that there are people rooting for you. We also have the Gracefully Aging card. So I feel like the month of June is going to be a month where you are just creating yourself and, again, just gracefully aging into a beautiful, genuine form of yourself, the most truest form of you. No longer being scared or being held back from anything that went on in the past. So I feel like June is just a month for overall growth, overall just self-discovery, overall just happiness, establishing happiness with the Sun and the Light card. So you guys have a beautiful month coming up, releasing any negative energies. Just make sure you get rid of whatever does not serve you in your life, and this will be a beautiful month. Okay, hello everyone who picked pile number 2. Let's hop right into your reading. Okay, everyone who picked group number 2, this is your tarot. We start with the Hanged Man, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles upright, and then the reversed Ace of Wands, the reversed Seven of Swords, and the reversed Eight of Swords. So right off the bat with the Hanged Man and the High Priestess, I feel like you are going to be switching things around this month. You're going to be changing your perspectives, changing your routines, and you're going to be really in tune. I also feel like this is going to be a very spiritual month for you guys, at least the beginning of it for sure, just because we have 3 major arcana cards. That's huge, and all placed right in a row, so bam, bam, bam. I always lay them out as they come out, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you guys got one more card than everyone else. These two just came out 110%. So I want to address what the Hierophant in reverse means to me, at least in this reading. So I feel like you guys are kind of in a state right now, or at least, in the beginning of the month, you might feel like you're kind of constrained. You kind of can't move. So in order to change that, you're going to have to get in tune with your intuition, figure out exactly what you want, and then you're going to have to change your perspective accordingly and change your thoughts accordingly. We also have the Seven of Swords. So again, I feel like you guys might kind of be having some malicious thoughts towards yourself and being quite hard on yourself during the month. But with the Eight of Swords in reverse, I feel like you guys will be open again to new perspectives. You'll be open to changing, these thoughts about yourself. You'll be open to changing, your life and your ideals based on how you're feeling. And I feel like with the Ace of Wands in reverse, there could be potential for new love coming in. But I also see with the Ace of Pentacles upright, with that placed next to the Ace of Wands, I feel like there's going to be money coming your way. If you have a job, things could be pretty steady, pretty good. So just be careful with your spending, I feel. But other than that, I feel like things are just all about changing your perspectives, changing your dynamics, and getting rid of, anything that's making you feel like you cannot be genuine. Okay, so starting off with your colors for the month, we have Lilac, Strengthen Your Faith. And we have Pink, Let Love In. So this is number 42 and this is number 4, so those numbers could be of significance to you. But ultimately, with the Strengthen Your Faith and the Let Love In, again with the Let Love In, with this Ace of Wands in reverse, I feel like there could be love coming in if you are single. If not, your love could just be ascending to a higher level if you're already in a relationship. If love is something that you are not looking for, well, maybe you should be open to it, because Spirit is telling you maybe it's time to let love in. Love does not necessarily have to mean a significant other or a relationship, partnership. It can mean a friendship and things like that. And with the Strengthen Your Faith, again, I feel like it's asking for you to raise your spirituality, become that much closer to the divine with the High Priestess, and to stop, being so in your head. Challenge your perspectives with the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Hanged Man, and really just start strengthening your faith, strengthening what you believe in, and not allow anyone to make you feel like you can't be genuine. So again, with the Despondence card, I feel like this is all about believing in yourself and all about like following your dreams and all about just having the confidence to, grow and, let yourself bloom, and become who you're meant to be. And I feel like with the realizations and epiphanies, you guys again are going to shift your perspectives because you're going to have a realization that how you're thinking, how you're doing things, it's just not working for you anymore. So I feel like you guys are going to just realize, it's time to work with other people. It's time to let love in. It's time to collaborate. It's time to begin a new journey with the number one, the ant spirit, time to collaborate. It's all about grabbing those puzzle pieces and trying to fit together the big puzzle that is your life, figuring out exactly what you want from it and trying to create something new. I feel like it's all about starting a new chapter for you guys. So I do feel like with the unfinished symphony, however, this could be someone from your past returning into your life, or you just have some unfinished business with yourself mentally in your mind that you are dealing with this month, as I've already mentioned. And I feel like with Nurture All You Love, it's really asking for you to make sure you take care of any relationships that you already have that are important to you, get rid of the ones that no longer serve you, and be open to the new ones that are coming in, and make sure you're, being open to them. We also have health as well. So I feel like for you guys, something that you should really focus on is not only your physical health, because that can really help, but also your mental health. And you're taking care of your physical health can really help take care of your mental health and your spiritual health. So health is something really a big focus this month, as well as vanity. So I feel like, again, that has to do with physical health. And when you feel good, you look good. You know what I'm saying? So we also have, the waiting game as well. So I feel like it's really telling you to be patient in your journey this month. Be patient with yourself during this time where you're trying to totally change your perspective and revamp your mindset from negative or malicious or, whatever you were thinking to yourself, however hard you were being on yourself, whatever it may be. It's time to change that. It's time to be patient with yourself and realize that, it's going to take time for the hourglass to fully fill back up again. It's going to take time for things to become normal again and things to settle again. But with the Bard, we have music, poetry, myth, history, and the enchantment of storytelling. So again, I feel like you guys are going to be talking with a lot of people, and I feel like it's going to be a good idea to communicate your thoughts, whether it be through creative outlets like music and storytelling, or whether it be just straight up, telling your best girlfriend or your best friend or your mom or whoever you lean on for support, what's going on in your head, what's going on in your life, and what can they do for you, because it's important to lean on those who you love. Let that love in. You are worthy of being loved as well. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 2. It's a month of growth. It's a month of shifting perspectives, and it's a month of taking care of your mental and physical health. And it's a month of you. It's a month of personal growth and making sure that you're taking care of you and your circle. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, everyone who picked pile number 3, let's hop right into your reading. So we start off with the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Lovers, we have the Death card, we have the Strength card, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo, or you guys could be either of those signs or have those in your chart. But right off the bat with the 3 of Pentacles next to the Lovers and the Death card, wow, you guys. This is telling me, with the 3 of Pentacles, this is always like strong foundations. This is building that strong, firm foundation for a relationship to me. And when it's placed next to the Lovers, this is like, a loving bond, a loving union. Whether it be a friendship or a romantic union, it depends on the person. This is a general reading, but I do see a rebirth is happening. A rebirth is happening. Death does not necessarily always mean end, and in this case, I don't see it meaning an end. I see a rebirth happening. So if you're already in a relationship, I don't necessarily see a breakup, maybe for some of you, but I don't see that being a bad thing for anyone. I don't see this being a bad situation for anyone because we have the Strength card. So you're going to have the strength to get through whatever you're going through, whether this be, if you're already in a relationship, maybe, things kind of change and you guys just have this rebirth and things become even more strong. Or, if you're single, you might meet someone from your past and they might come back and you guys might get back together, or have this relationship that you wish you once had, etc., etc., etc. Apply it how it goes to your life. But with the Strength card, you're going to have the strength to get whatever you're going through this month. And with the 7 of Pentacles, you are ready to, take in all the fruits of your labor, take in all your harvest. With the Page of Pentacles, offers are going to be coming to you to bring you more material happiness. And I feel like it's just going to bring you more down to earth. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, career is going to be going really well. You're going to be starting something new. And I feel like Spirit is asking for you to have a rebirth, not only in terms of some relationships, but also in terms of the relationship you have with yourself and you have with the world and just Mother Nature and like the earth in general and the universe in general. So let's hop into your oracle cards. Starting off with your colors of the month, we have rainbow number 1, connect to spirit and nature. And we have emerald number 30, calm your mind, body, and soul. Beautiful. So you guys have emerald and rainbow as your colors for the month. So it's definitely telling you connect to spirit and nature. So it's telling you, in order to have this rebirth, in order to have this awakening with yourself within this relationship, in order to find this inner strength, you need to connect with spirit and you need to connect with yourself and nature. You need to pause. You need to take a moment from your hectic, busy schedule to rebuild that strength. You need to calm your mind, body, and soul from everything that you're going through. Take a step back and look at all the hard work that you put into these relationships. Look at all the hard work that you put into yourself and think about where you want to go next. What's the next step that you want to take? We have the Eagle Spirit, number 23, Spirit has your back. So don't worry, you are being divinely guided this month. Spirit has your back on this one, okay? We also have Serendipity. So calm your mind, body, and soul. Bring yourself to a serendipitous state. There's so much beautiful green in this card. It goes right along with the emerald over here. Bring yourself to a serendipitous state where you're just feeling happy. What brings you the most happiness, you guys? Bring that into your life. Because ultimately, as I said, with the rebirth and taking these next steps, I feel like it's more than just relationships. Spirit wants you to just welcome in the new in general. Welcome in new situations for work, new opportunities for love, new opportunities for self-growth. We also have follow your dreams. So I feel like Spirit just wants you to stop holding yourself back. Make those, strong foundations for what you want your future to be. With the novice, innocence, beginner's mind, not being scared to expand with the expansion card and move on to that next level. Foundations and achievements. You guys are going to achieve something while following your dreams. You need to, really start just chasing after what you want in terms of your career, in terms of your, how you're making your money, how you're making a living, what you're doing in terms of your education, etc., etc., etc. As well as your love. Make sure you're showing the ones that you care this month. Make sure you're showing everyone that you're there, but also make time to keep to yourself. Again, be in touch with spirit, be in touch with nature, calm your mind, body, and soul. Don't take on other people's problems. Follow your dreams. This is a month about you. Be mystical. Have this mysticism. Don't, give everything away. Don't tell everyone what you're doing, Keep your business to yourself. Share it with those who you think deserve to know and deserve to be a part of this, foundation point of this journey. But you guys need to start following your dreams, okay? That's what I'm seeing for you, group number 3. There might be love coming back. There might be love coming in. Just rebirth in general all around. So it's time to recreate you and recreate your life. Let's go, guys. Okay, so hello everyone who picked pile number 4. Let's hop right into your reading. Okay, so everyone who picked up pile number 4, let's get into your tarot. We have the Tower, we have the 2 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, the Judgment card in reverse, we have the King of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So before we get into your oracle cards, I'm just going to quickly analyze the tarot. Right off the bat with the Tower, there's going to be a breakdown of something in order to build and bring in something new. Or in order to rebuild something better, if that makes any sense. The Tower is often seen as a very scary card, but it's not. It's a beautiful card. Change is inevitable. The changing of the seasons is inevitable, just as the change in your life is inevitable. And for you guys with this 2 of Wands, I feel like at the beginning of the month, you already kind of know that this change is going to happen. You guys were already kind of be aware of whatever's going on, and you kind of have the whole world in your hand. You're looking out on the future, and you're looking forward to this, really stable, happy family life. You're looking forward to, stable, happy family life. But what I need to warn you about is making rash decisions this month with the Judgment card in reverse. I feel like something has to do with you and your family relationships, whether you are older and you have, children of your own, or you are younger and you have like a mother and father figure, whatever the case may be, your family life with the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, I feel like is a big focus this month. We also have the King of Cups and King of Pentacles, so for some of you, romance could be coming in in either way of the King of Pentacles, you know, in the King of Cups, someone who's very emotional, someone who's giving you like their love offering, someone who kind of just gets people and knows how to treat people. And the King of Pentacles is kind of that earthly, wholesome, you know, leader kind of material where they have all this abundance and all this wealth, you know, all this harvest. So I feel like for some of you, to be quite honest, this pile is very different in the sense where I'm getting so many different messages. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But right off the bat, you know, I'm getting here, this month is all about healing anything from the past for you guys. You know, healing any past issues that you have with your parents or family issues, healing any issues that you have from your childhood, and making sure that you're taking care of yourself right now and making sure that right now you are the healthiest you can be. That way, I feel like that's your overall goal for the month. Because with the green, revitalize your nervous system, number 31, as well as the watermelon, have fun with your inner child, number 3. These are your colors for the month, green and the red. The watermelon and the green, you know, it's all about having fun with your inner child, bringing out your inner youth, addressing things from your past, because we do have 2 of the family related cards here, and revitalizing your nervous system. I feel like you guys got to take care of yourself this month, because if you don't and you make rash decisions by partying too much or drinking too much or doing too much of this, that, and the other thing, and not paying enough attention to either your family or your children or, you know, your relationships, whatever is closest to family to you, I feel like you guys will regret it. So ultimately, I feel like some of you right now are going through a time where you're kind of regretting things and you're looking back being like, oh, I wish I did things differently. But you need to understand that nothing is wasted. Everything happens to you in divine timing for a reason. Don't have a victim mentality on things. Understand that everything happens to you for a reason. You know, love that you are different. Love everything that you've happened to you because it's gotten you to where you are today. And with the recovery card and the parenting card, I'm really seeing, you know, recovery for anything that happened in your past childhood experiences, or just spending a lot of time with family, because the Ten of Pentacles is all about that like good life and, you know, having all this material, good earthly things, you know, living lavish kind of. So I feel like you're going to have any recovery from any hardships that you went through as a kid, whether it be closure with your parents or just hanging out with family members, things of that nature. But ultimately, I feel like this month is all about you manifesting and trying to build up your life again. Get to a point where you are no longer needing to revitalize your nervous system, because your nervous system is already revitalized. You know, you're not an anxious, stressed ball of, the ball of a mess, you know? We have the cow, nourishing, asking abundance, and receiving. So it's all about making sure that you are nourishing your nervous system, revitalizing it, but also make sure you're nourishing, you know, your life and what do you want in it. Make sure you're asking the universe to bring in certain things, manifest things, okay? We have the self-care card, so take care of yourself during this time of the breakdown, and make sure you're taking care of these relationships with your family. That's really important to you this month. And with the destiny card, you know, oh my god, something is leading you to your destiny this month. So it's important to spend time with friends and family. That way you can learn as much as you can from your family. I feel like that's the overall message we're getting here, because with the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, I feel like this is a father figure, or whoever played a significant male role in your life. This could be a female as well. They just have masculine energies. But with the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, you know, it's someone who can provide a lot of wisdom and stability to you and a lot of emotional support to you. So in order to keep yourself poised during this tower moment, lean on your family for support. Lean on people for support and guidance in order to not make the wrong decision, because this all has to do with your destiny and your final purpose. So in order to make sure you're leading yourself to the correct spot, make sure you're leaning on the correct people, if that makes any sense. So that's what I'm seeing for you, group number 4. I understand that this reading was not as clear as the other ones, but you know, sometimes that's just it. And I feel like for you, life just isn't really clear at the moment, but soon it will become clear, okay? And you will understand that it will be important to lean on those you love. Okay, hello everyone who picked pile number 5. Let's hop right on into your reading. Okay, so everyone who picked pile number 5, let's hop right into your tarot. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Star, the Two of Swords, and the World. So what am I getting right off the bat? June is going to be a really abundant month for you. Down here we have so much yellow, such a lucky, beautiful little spread down here. Nine of Pentacles, this is like the Mother Nature card to me. She has this beautiful, fruitful harvest, all this abundance, all this, fruitful goodness to give. She has all this wealth. And with the Knight of Pentacles, this is like a new offering being made to you. So new opportunities are coming your way in terms of financial opportunities and like career paths and educational paths, things of that nature. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this is like the motherly, nurturing energy. Again, someone who's very abundant, kind of just sitting on their chair that they have earned so rightfully, though, They are rightfully so looking down at what they have accomplished and what they have, mastered. So I feel like for you guys, with the star, this all has to do with your higher purpose, your higher meaning, and your divine purpose. And with the world, this is the last card of the major arcana. So for me, I feel like you're finally going to come to terms with what your overall purpose and your life plan is, and you're going to start going after it, which is going to lead you to, more financial opportunities. And I feel like the Two of Swords, whether you start following your life path this month or you just realize it, I feel like it's dependent for the person. But with the Two of Swords, I feel like, the most important thing to keep in mind this month is to be open to new possibilities that you didn't think were possible before, and to use your intuition, use your divine guidance to guide you into the direction. If right now you have no freaking clue what direction or what way to go in terms of your career path or your educational journey, whatever, it's time to get in tune with your divine guidance. So what are the overall things that you need to do this month? We have Cherry, Live an Extraordinary Life, number 9, and we have Pearl, Connect to the Divine, number 25. So it is really telling you it is time to connect the divine with the world, the star, and the Two of Swords. This is a very spiritual thing. And down here with the Cherry, this is all Cherry. Live an extraordinary, beautiful life. So with the milk and honey, I feel like this goes with the Cherry. It's important to enjoy everything that is beautiful in life. It's important for you to have everything that's sweet and delicious and beautiful, and for you to get a taste of all that is good, and all that is golden. But in order for you to get there, and in order for you to do that, you need to, use your instincts to navigate through these different choices. But in order to do that properly, you need to become enlightened. You need to not be so trapped in your thoughts and your fears, and you need to make sure you bring your ideas to life this month. You need to start manifesting them so you can get to the spot where you are bringing in all this abundance. In order for you to do that, though, you have to have a certain level of pride. You have the Pride card here, as well as the Stag, Pride and Leadership. So I feel like some of you, to be quite honest, are scared to lead. You're scared to, do what you really, really want. Even if right now you don't know what you want, you're just scared to kind of navigate it and maybe do something a little different. You're a little apprehensive right now. But we need to, you guys are trapped in fear. You have these fears, but we need to retire those fears. We need to retire those bad habits. You need to see yourself in nature so you can get in tune, connect to the divine, make these right decisions so you can figure out what your path is, what do you ultimately want, open up your eyes, become prideful in what your dreams are, and follow them. That is what I'm seeing for you in the month of June. Beautiful. This is my favorite pile. This one has made me so happy. Okay, I wish you guys the best of luck. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, lastly, everyone who picked pile number 6, let's hop right into it. Okay, so for everyone who picked pile number 6, let's hop right into your tarot. So first off, we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Chariot. Some of you could be a Cancer or dealing with a Cancer. We have a Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Tower, and we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, so starting right off the bat with the Nine of Wands, I feel like at the beginning of the month or throughout the month of June, you guys will be on the defense, or there will be just some level of defensive energy there. But I feel like you guys will be really emotional, really in tune with your emotions. And we have the Tower, so there's definitely going to be some really pivotal moment where you kind of have the breakdown of the old to bring in the new. Where once that happens, you will release all these burdens and all this weight you're carrying. I feel like that you will be able to finally let down the defense. And I feel like you could be a Cancer, or you could be getting in a relationship with a Cancer, because we have the Knight of Wands. I feel like someone's going to come in with this this passionate, fiery, romantic interest in you. And I feel like this could be potentially someone from the past, because you are so guarded about it, and you are so defensive, or you're just not necessarily open to love due to something that happened, in the past. But it's time for you to accept that, open up, get on this Chariot and start moving forward. Let this Tower moment happen. Let what's old and, done with be done with. Let it break down and let the new build up, okay? So you can release all this weight. So let's hop into your oracle card. Starting off with your colors, we have bronze, number 14, strengthen your body. And we have azure, protect yourself, number 36, the beautiful sky color. So those are your 2 colors for the month. So it is definitely telling you, strengthen your body and protect yourself. It's saying get strong because this is going to be one hell of a month. Hold on to the chariot, honey, okay? Because this all has to do with your destiny. So you have to be strong. You have to have faith. You have to have strength and resilience to get through this tower moment safely. You need to make sure you're protecting yourself, both physically, mentally, spiritually, but just know you are divinely protected. Ultimately, though, I feel like this does have to do with love for a lot of you. And I know a lot of people hate that. I don't like doing love readings when they're not really intentional love readings. But I feel like it has to do with some sort of connection that you are really connected to emotionally. And it's something from the past because we have the death card right here. And we also have the healing from the past card and the acceptance. So I feel like you guys are having to accept and come to terms with something that happened in the past, have some closure, whether this means you're accepting back someone, forgiving them, taking them back. That may be for some of you. For some of you, it's just about coming to terms with what has happened and moving the hell on. We also have communication. So I feel like for some of you, it's important to communicate how you're feeling so you can get this burden and all this weight off your chest. So you can protect yourself, okay? And make sure you're taking care of number 1. But also we have number 2, spiritual union here. So again, there could be new love coming in, or again, this old love, and you guys are healing from the past and giving it a second try. But ultimately for you guys, how are you going to find the strength to get through this month? Where are you going to find your clarity? Well, we have the wombat spirit, be at home, and we have number 50, no place like home. So I feel like for you guys, it is time to reflect with the time to reflect card. It's time to figure out exactly what you want, what happened in the past, how can you heal from it, how can you get through it, okay? And for you guys, I feel like the best thing to do is all about just being at home, having some closure, enjoying your me time, and getting to enjoy and know you again. Getting back on your track with strengthening your mind and your body and your soul, and ultimately getting back on your plan to get on your chariot for your destiny. And this could have to do with some spiritual union, yes, but for a lot of you, I feel like it's just important in general to make sure you're communicating how you're feeling about spiritual unions and about how you're feeling in spiritual unions, and just being very clear about how you're feeling about love and things that happened in the past, and coming to terms with your feelings about them. No longer letting things haunt you and torment you and keep you up at night, okay? So that is what I'm seeing for you, group number 6. It is a month of releasing, it is a month of moving forward, and it's a month of building up the new and breaking down the old. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today's reading.